just bought yourself a 2002 Toyota Camry and you have a clock that doesn't work, or you already have a clock that doesn't work. Today I will tell you how to fix this clock. So my one is a 2002 Toyota Camry V6 2.4 liter engine. As you see, here's the clock. You plug it in, press the buttons, nothing, the screen doesn't work. I can tell you how to fix this. It's easy, simple, and what you will need is you will need a soldering kit, and you will need the star-shaped screwdrivers. All right, let's get into it. So the first step you need to do to fix the 2002 Toyota Camry clock is you want to get it out of the car, obviously. But if you do not know how to get it out of the car, comment down below and I can make another video. So you got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These 6 screws you want to take out. So you want to use the triangle, the star-shaped. If you see here, it's not focusing because the camera can't see properly, but if you see there, it's like a star-shaped screw. The hex keys will not work with these because they will not fit in. You could do some DIY and use scissors or something, will most likely twist and ruin the screws, and then you'll just have to buy the whole new thing. So firstly, you want to get these screws undone. Alright, now you see I have got the screws unscrewed. Now I'm just gonna have to take them out of here. Alright, so now I have all the screws out. So now we go ahead, and what we want to do is we want to get these latches slash brackets, whatever they're called, out of place. There's 4 of them. What you want to do is get yourself a flat head screwdriver. Let me show you one. So here I've got myself a flat head screwdriver, as you can see here. What you want to do is you want to use it and you want to pry these black parts open from both sides of the clock. I do want to say, be very gentle with these latches, as your car is most likely always in the sun, and as everybody knows, plastic and sun isn't the best match, and these can become super fragile. So you want to be super easy with them, and as you see here, I've kind of got them pried over now. You can see they're a bit open now, and I should be able to just pull this out. Alright, as you see here, I've pulled it out. This is the thing. You want to be very careful when you pull it out, because these buttons, don't be worried if they fall out. There's just the buttons for these they fit into here. It's super easy to put them back in, so don't worry about it too much. I'll show you how to put them back in later as well. It's not too hard, but just make sure that when you're opening it, you have something underneath it so they don't fall into, say, a gutter or something, because then that will be very painful for you. Alright, now you see here, you have the clock here. You can pull the motherboard out. I would say pull the motherboard out, as it will be much easier to work on it. I personally will not be pulling the motherboard out when I will be showing you how to fix it, but I will recommend you to pull it out. You see these 2 holes here? This is the back of the clock. So firstly, what you want to do is you want to pull this. As you see, this one here, this white thing here, you want to pull it out a bit to the side, because this is what locks the motherboard in place. Same with this side. And then you want to get yourself maybe a flathead screwdriver and push the motherboard out very gently though, because you don't want to snap the motherboard. You'll have to buy yourself a whole new clock then if you snap the motherboard, obviously. So very gently you want to pry the motherboard out. I would say pry. I don't know if that's the best word, but prying the motherboard out and gently take the motherboard out. So once you have the motherboard out, you will see three chips. As you see, I've already fixed my clock, but these 3 chips here, as you see, you can still see it, like the slightly brownish color to those 3 chips. If I just get the camera focused properly, go. Those 3 chips there, those 3 black chips. What you want to do is you want to get yourself a soldering kit, and you want to solder these brownish areas on the chips. So the problem that occurs usually with the 02 model Camry clocks is that your chips, after they get the brownish tinge color, they will stop passing the circuit from these squares over here, and that will make the screen stop functioning. So you want to get yourself a soldering kit. I personally just went to Bunnings and bought myself this $20 soldering kit. Super cheap. It's easy as just watch yourself a YouTube video. If you want me to tell you how to solder, comment down below and I can make another video for that. So you see here, before it wasn't passing any current through here to here. I checked this with this with the multimeter, the digital multimeter. I use this one, work zone. It's the multimeters you can get from pretty cheap as well from Bunnings. That one is the Aldi one, but you see, you got yourself, see those brownness. You wanna get rid of the brownness part of the chips. Once you solder that here, this one was the one that caused the main problem. I did fix these ones a bit earlier, but then this one also had the problem and it wouldn't pass the current through. I soldered one side of it and now it seems to work. But that's it, and now you want to put it back together. So firstly, if you took the motherboard out, you want to put it back in. It's basically a reverse of what you did. So you get yourself this done. You wanna put the buttons here, you want to put them back in. As you see here, the buttons have like one side has this line on it. That line, you come here and you see there's holes and lines here as well. You want to line it up. Whoop. You want to line the button up with the holes there and you want to put them in. It's super easy, so don't stress too much. Alright, as you see now, I have the buttons in place. It's super easy, you can just put them in place. It's really easy, don't worry too much about it. And what you want to do is you want to grab yourself this clock. You don't want to move it too much after you solder it, because it's very common for the soldering to fall off. I've had this happen to me around 3-4 times. I fixed different clocks from different cars and the soldering keeps on falling off. That's of course can be changed about how well you do your soldering. I'm not the best at soldering myself, I'm a starter. And but all you need to do is you just want to put this back together. You want to get these clips back on, like the starting where you pried it open, but now you want to get it back onto them. It's easy, you just have to push it on. Alright, as you see now, the pins are all like pushed back together and you have your clock back as it is. Now the only thing left to do is you want to get these screws in. Obviously you don't want to lose the screws. The screws are very important. They hold the entire thing together. They keep it secured. You hit a bump or something while you're driving, you don't want it to scatter all across while you're driving. So get these screwed back in and then you're all done and ready to go. Alrighty, I've got them all screwed back in. Now the only thing left to do is put them back in the car. If you guys want a tutorial on how to remove the clock from the car and how to remove the area surrounding the radio in the 2002 Toyota Camry, I'm pretty sure this works for models up to 2005 or 2006 as well. And I can just comment down below and I can make a video for you guys. But it's super easy. You don't need that many tools either. Flathead screwdriver is basically all you need when you need to get the clock out, and easy as that. It should be working. Thank you. Comment down below if it worked. Subscribe. Bye.